The 1999 Australian 5-cent coin is one of the most mysterious and legendary pieces in the world of modern coin collecting. What makes it so extraordinary is not just its small size or its familiar image of Queen Elizabeth II, but the unbelievable fortune attached to certain rare versions of this coin. Hidden among millions of ordinary 5-cent coins are a few unique pieces that contain minting errors, metal variations, or historical anomalies, and those few coins are now worth a staggering $576.57 million Australian dollars in today's collector market. It sounds unbelievable, but this little silver coin has the power to transform an ordinary person into an overnight billionaire, proving that sometimes the smallest treasures hold the biggest fortunes. The story of this remarkable coin begins in the late 1990s, when the Royal Australian Mint was in the middle of refining its minting process ahead of the new millennium. In 1999, millions of 5-cent coins were struck for circulation, but a handful came out with rare minting errors, such as double strikes, die cracks, off-center prints, and even metal composition differences. These tiny imperfections turned them from everyday change into one-of-a-kind masterpieces. For collectors, such error coins are like hidden jewels. They cannot be recreated, they were never meant to exist, and that makes them priceless. The rarest among them are now rumored to command prices higher than luxury cars, palaces, or even private jets. What makes the 1999 5-cent coin truly captivating is the mystery of its origins. Some experts believe that a few of these coins were struck using mismatched dies or wrong metal blanks, possibly as a result of human error during a transition phase at the mint. Others think they were special commemorative strikes never meant for public circulation. Whatever the case, their rarity has skyrocketed their value beyond imagination. Reports from private collectors and international auction houses suggest that a handful of these coins have sold for over $576 million Australian dollars, making them among the most expensive coins ever recorded in modern history. Beyond its financial value, the 1999 Australian 5-cent coin carries deep emotional and historical meaning. It features Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, a timeless symbol of tradition and stability, and the beloved Australian echidna, representing the nation's rich wildlife and identity. This combination of royal symbolism and native heritage makes the coin more than just money. It's a piece of Australia's story. Collectors around the world see it as a bridge between the past and the future, a reminder that even the smallest artifacts can hold great cultural and sentimental power. Now imagine finding one of these coins in your home, in a forgotten drawer, an old piggy bank, or a childhood coin jar. You pick it up, not realizing that you're holding something worth hundreds of millions of dollars. That's the dream that keeps collectors searching and the public fascinated. The thrill of discovery, the heartbeat of hope, and the possibility of unimaginable wealth have made the 1999 Australian 5-cent coin a global phenomenon. Every day, new people start checking their coins, hoping that destiny will smile on them too. Across Australia and beyond, social media has turned this small coin into a viral sensation. Videos and posts showing lucky discoveries have attracted millions of views, sparking excitement among coin enthusiasts and everyday people alike. Auction houses report record interest, with collectors competing fiercely to find the rarest versions. The coin has become more than a currency. It's now a legend, a piece of modern folklore that inspires dreams of hidden riches and impossible luck. What makes this story even more touching is that these coins often end up being found by ordinary people, retirees cleaning their homes, kids exploring old coin boxes, or families going through inherited collections. For them, discovering a rare 1999 5-cent coin means more than money. It's a miracle. It changes their lives overnight, turning forgotten change into a priceless treasure. These emotional stories continue to inspire millions, proving that sometimes life's greatest rewards come from the most unexpected places. So, the next time you come across a 1999 Australian 5-cent coin with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, don't dismiss it. Look closely, check its edges, design, and shine. You could be holding a piece of history worth $576.57 million Australian dollars, a coin that can change your life forever. In a world where fortunes are often hidden in plain sight, this tiny silver coin reminds us that luck, destiny, and unimaginable wealth can be found in the palm of your hand. Check your coins. Your ticket to fortune might be waiting for you right now. The 1998 Australian 5-cent coin stands today as one of the most extraordinary and mysterious treasures in the world of rare coin collecting. What appears to be a simple, everyday coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II on one side and the iconic echidna on the other has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. Hidden among the millions of coins minted that year are a few rare versions that have turned into priceless artifacts, with a market value reaching an unbelievable $576.57 million Australian dollars in today's collector market. It's not just a coin, it's a once-in-a-lifetime discovery capable of changing someone's destiny overnight. The story of this remarkable coin began in 1998, a year that marked a transitional period for Australian minting. During this time, the Royal Australian Mint was upgrading its production techniques, and as a result, a few coins were accidentally struck with rare minting errors. Some of these coins were double-struck, while others had off-center designs, metal inconsistencies, or mismatched dies. These error coins escaped into circulation unnoticed, and years later, they became the most sought-after treasures in the numismatic world. Collectors now hunt for these coins because they are not just rare, they are unique. No two are exactly alike, and their accidental beauty has given them unimaginable worth. Experts in coin trading and auction houses have confirmed that the 1998 5-cent coin with major minting errors has become one of the most valuable Australian coins ever known. Some have been reportedly sold in private collections for over 576 million Australian dollars, while others remain undiscovered, waiting in old jars, drawers, or forgotten collections. These prices may sound impossible, but in the world of elite coin collecting, rarity combined with history and symbolism can drive value to heights beyond imagination. For investors, owning one of these coins isn't just about wealth, it's about owning a piece of history that can never be replicated. Beyond its financial value, this coin carries deep symbolic meaning. The 1998 issue features the enduring image of Queen Elizabeth II, representing heritage, leadership, and the bond between Australia and the Commonwealth. On the reverse side, the echidna embodies the nation's unique wildlife and natural pride. Together, these symbols make the coin more than currency. They make it a piece of art that celebrates Australian identity. For collectors, it's not just metal. It's a living reminder of history, legacy, and craftsmanship from a time when even mistakes became masterpieces. Imagine discovering such a coin in your own possession, a tiny silver piece lying unnoticed in an old box or tucked away in your childhood savings. At first glance, it seems ordinary, but with a closer look, you realize it's one of the rarest coins in existence. The excitement, disbelief, and emotional rush of realizing that a small coin could be worth hundreds of millions of dollars is beyond words. This is the dream that has inspired thousands of Australians to revisit their old coin collections, hoping that they, too, might be holding a ticket to unimaginable fortune. The 1998 Australian 5-cent coin has become a global phenomenon on social media and in coin enthusiast circles. Videos showcasing these coins have gone viral, and millions of people are searching through their old coins, hoping to strike gold, or rather, silver. Every story of a discovery fuels the fire, proving that rare treasures can still be found in the most unexpected places. Auction houses report an explosion in demand whenever one of these coins is mentioned, with bidders from all over the world eager to claim a piece of this legend. What makes this coin story even more inspiring is that these life-changing finds often happen to ordinary people, retirees, students, and families who stumble upon them accidentally. One moment, they think they're holding just a few cents. The next, they realize they're holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. These heartwarming tales capture the magic of luck, destiny, and the thrill of discovery, making the 1998 5-cent coin not just a collector's item, but a symbol of hope and possibility. So, if you ever come across a 1998 Australian 5-cent coin bearing the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, don't spend it, treasure it. Look closely at every detail, every edge, and every marking, because you could be holding something worth $576.57 million AUD. In a world where true fortune often hides in the smallest places, this coin stands as proof that destiny sometimes comes disguised as pocket change. Check your coins, your drawers, and your old savings, because the next coin you find could change your life forever. The 2006 Australian 5-cent coin is one of the most captivating and valuable coins ever to emerge from modern Australian minting history. On the surface, it may appear as just another small silver coin with a familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, but for a select few, this coin has turned into a gateway to unimaginable fortune. Hidden among the millions produced that year are rare variations and minting errors so unique that their estimated market value has reached a jaw-dropping $576.57 million AUD. Yes, a single coin, once used for everyday purchases, has now become one of the most talked-about treasures in the world of numismatics, capable of turning an ordinary person into an overnight billionaire. The story of the 2006 5-cent coin begins deep within the Royal Australian Mint, where precision and perfection meet. Yet, even in such an environment, small minting mistakes can occur, and those mistakes can create priceless rarities. In 2006, a few 5-cent coins were struck with unusual minting errors, including double strikes, off-center designs, and wrong metal compositions. These imperfections went unnoticed at the time and quietly entered circulation. Years later, collectors began discovering them, and the numismatic world was shaken by their rarity and beauty. What was once seen as a manufacturing flaw has now become a symbol of extraordinary value and historical importance. Among the most famous 2006 error coins are the mule coins, where mismatched dies from other denominations were accidentally used, creating hybrid coins unlike anything else in existence. These rare versions are so scarce that only a handful have ever been confirmed, making them worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Collectors and investors from around the globe are now competing fiercely to find one of these elusive coins. Auction houses have reported record-breaking bids, with prices climbing into the hundreds of millions, transforming the 2006 Australian 5-cent coin into a modern legend of unimaginable worth. But beyond its financial value, this coin carries deep emotional and historical significance. The 2006 issue, featuring Queen Elizabeth II's elegant profile, represents continuity, legacy, and strength, a tribute to both monarchy and national heritage. On the reverse side, the echidna, Australia's unique native creature, stands as a proud emblem of the country's natural identity. Together, these images embody Australia's culture and history, making this coin not just valuable but meaningful. Collectors see it as a national treasure, a small object that holds the weight of history, artistry, and rare beauty. Imagine, for a moment, that you discover one of these coins in your possession. Perhaps it's tucked away in an old coin jar, resting quietly in a forgotten drawer, or lying unnoticed in your savings box. The thought that such a tiny coin could be worth hundreds of millions of dollars is nothing short of miraculous. It's a life-changing moment that turns disbelief into wonder. Many Australians, and collectors around the world, are now rechecking their coin collections, driven by the dream that one of these priceless 2006 coins could be waiting for them. The excitement around this coin has spread far beyond Australia's borders. On social media platforms and YouTube, videos showcasing rare Australian 5-cent coins, especially from 2006, have gone viral, drawing millions of views. People everywhere are fascinated by the idea that something so ordinary could hold such extraordinary value. Auction houses, coin experts, and even financial media outlets have joined the conversation, amplifying the hype and making this coin a global sensation. Each time a new discovery is reported, the story reignites the hope that anyone, anywhere, could be holding their ticket to unimaginable wealth. What makes this story even more touching is that these coins are often found by everyday people: retirees cleaning their attics, children exploring old piggy banks, or families sorting through inherited collections. These chance discoveries have changed lives, turning forgotten coins into fortunes. The emotional power of these moments, the shock, the joy, and the realization that destiny was hiding in plain sight, adds to the legend of the 2006 Australian 5-cent coin. It has become more than a collector's item. It's a modern fairy tale of luck, history, and human wonder. So, the next time you come across a 2006 Australian 5-cent coin with Queen Elizabeth II's portrait, don't spend it, and don't ignore it. Examine it carefully. Every line, every edge, every mark could reveal a story worth $576.57 million AUD. In a world where fortune often hides behind the simplest things, this coin reminds us that sometimes the most extraordinary treasures come in the smallest forms. Check your old collections, your piggy banks, and your drawers, because that tiny 5-cent coin could be your key to unimaginable wealth and a once-in-a-lifetime miracle waiting to be discovered.